It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Aviators, creative quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Aviators and the Falcons, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good start. As we're off in Week 8. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Aviators will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. Now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They'll try and punch it in. Has the touchdown. The Aviators pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators pull out in front further, 13-zip. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. And typically, one will follow.
Tight end in motion left. To throw here on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and throw it here. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Complete. It's Weaver. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 16. Has room into the secondary. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame. Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fort trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. They're working quickly here. Throwing from near his own goal line. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand. The touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it down to a single point. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down the sideline inside the 40. A pickup there of 39. And it'll give him a 1st down. Back to the well again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Aviators take a 7-point lead in the 1st. That one right down the middle. And the Aviators grow their lead to 8. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So before they get the... Back for our second quarter, it's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the 32. Throw wheeled in by London. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready? Go!
He'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Now looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Aviators headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Let's go!
Play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message could be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Everybody rushing back to the line. Going ground on first and goal. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Aviators keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
60 by 6. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing it to start this drive. This ball's cut by Bowers. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That one's complete to London. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for a score before the break. 2nd and 3 now.
70 Lions. Ready. Check.
From the 46. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
He's going to throw this one. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Aviators returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that's complete inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on first down. Throwing this back in the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And it's caught. Touchdown. The Aviators boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators push their lead to 18. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Brought in right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. got a man. It's London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick by Shudak is good. So it's halftime, and the visiting Aviators. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Aviators ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes again. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pass play on 1st and he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He has the touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go!
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Go, Shaq! Shut up!
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Shaq! Go!
From the 43. This is hauled in by Weaver. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing it again here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. And And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to
Let's
go.
go now. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set up.
They are throwing it again. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holdings, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Set up. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Cam Little for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Shudak is good. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up now. Another carry for him. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't...
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Complete, it's Weaver. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
19
At the
tight. 19
49-yard
tight.
line.
Set. Go. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete to London. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Reload. Reload. Bring it. Go. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey. Hey.
There's a give up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Smash. Huh.
Pass play now. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down.
They motion the tight end over.
10 yards to go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay,
Brings
ready?
up 2nd and 16 at the 16-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Shut up.
Trying again following the sack. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Set. Ready. Check. Panther.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, not the way I imagine it was designed there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just 2 options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted. It's a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it, and he sure did, and use that athleticism for 6.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Jackson now to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And that is a touchdown. The Aviators make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Aviators go up by 19.
Falcons 29.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll throw on 1st. Setting up the screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
The 32-yard line.
Come on. Set. Let go.
From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cut out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Drop 80.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
43-yard line.
Go.
They'll throw it again. Got a man, it's London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Offense up to the line fast. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Setting up a throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
4th down.
Dropping back to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throwing on the run, deep down. He's got it inside the 25.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Has it down close. Touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
29.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
Throwing now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. Set go.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Back to throw, needing a first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They're now set for 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. One final shot here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one.